back to PA from me, buddy. Ooh, except for people pulling out front. It really sucks. I'm back. I'm back in PA. I got a lot of freaking wind noise and I don't know why. Oh my god, the bike. Y'all, this is the most cursed trip I have ever had in my entire life. So I went out last week. I was at my parents' house. And I wanted to show you guys where I had originally wrecked, or almost wrecked, one of my vehicles. Because I promised that in one of my other videos. Except, it started to rain right as I took off. I filled up, and I decided to pull off at an overpass and go ahead and take my phone, because I didn't want the phone to die, and shove it in the tailbag. That's all cool and good, right? Except it's really, really slanted. Like, it's very much a downhill slope. Put the kickstand out, kickstand and grabbed. Couldn't put it in first or anything because I didn't want to stall the bike, because stalling the bike right now is bad things happen. Very bad things. Like, I gotta wait a half an hour to restart it, or I need a hill. Which in this case turned out to not be a big deal because I was on a fucking hill. Well, the bike fell over, sadly. And I broke my goddamn clutch lever, and I broke that turn signal, which I just repaired from the previous owner having dropped the damn thing. Oh well, life sucks, I'll live, get on with it. Alright, dude, bye. So there's that. Those are the things that I broke. And then in the midst of all this, it starts to really rain. And I decide, well, I missed my turn. I'm going to go back and go hit the turn I'm supposed to, pull into some random driveway, and notice there's someone behind me. Now, not only did this person, I thought they were pulling over to check for me to see I was okay. Oh no, I pulled into their fucking driveway, middle of nowhere. Just cows and fields and shit. I picked the only goddamn driveway someone is trying to pull into. And the bike is a bitch to maneuver when you're sitting on it and you want to back it up and you're on a hill. It's a pain in the ass. It's a heavy bastard. And I'm kind of short, so I can't flat foot. I'm kind of tiptoeing this thing backwards. And I stalled. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. So once again, there I am, praying the bike starts. And it does, because now it's starting to rain a little bit harder. But I'm not to be deterred, because it looked fine down the valley. You look down the whole valley, no rain. Just, you can see the whole damn valley. Great. So I start down the little path where I had wrecked the vehicle, and we had just a tremendous amount of wind rip through within the last 15-20 minutes. There were 3 different areas where there were trees down in the middle of the road, and in fact in one of them completely blocking the road. Now I'm talking to myself, laughing my ass off that I'm in this predicament, and I didn't notice that tree right away. Locked up the rear brake, and I only had one option, which was, well, I'm not going to stop in time. The road's too wet. I don't want to run into this. Into the road, in the grass we go. Thankfully there was grass to go into, otherwise I'd have been fucked. So I decided at that point, you know, I'm going to just turn it around and go home. And it starts to pour. It is just a nightmare. What the fuck is going on there? Alright. What the hell are you doing, Diner Bike? Alright, well, whatever. I'll pass you. Hey, Diner Bike. You just stay in your lane, I'll stay in mine. Sorry. Road. Too fast to talk. Oh god, I wanted to hit this thing since I got a motorcycle and I finally got a chance to. Awesome. Alright, so as I'm riding along, I determine I'm going to stop back where I had gotten gas, put the bike under the awning, and just wait it out for a bit. I get within like 2 intersections of this area, and son of a bitch, if water didn't get into the carbs somehow from the fucking rain. I only just made it into the covered area, and then the bike stalled immediately upon parking it into the area. I just now I'm left completely soaked with a bike that won't run, that won't turn back over because it's too hot, that has shit in the carbs. It was like someone just said, you know, boy, you should not have taken this day to try and ride a motorcycle, and didn't smile very kindly on me. I have some footage. I will intersperse it here into this video. There will be no sound because fucking sound broke too, and I can't blame that on the rain because the dry sections where I first left the house are completely without sound too. Something fucked up on this new adapter, and I pray to God that when I get to the end of this ride I will have sound, because I will flip my shit if I don't. It's gonna suck. So until next time, internets, later days from Pennsylvania. Dear God, please tell me you're turning off. Oh, dear God, you're not.